Alright, smashed it.
Aye.
We back.
Back again.
Listen, special episode, special guest.
Aye.
Jacob, the man himself.
Come on.
Man, G.A.
Yes, man.
How many years has it actually been that we've known you? I think Magaluf, we just heard legends.
Trust.
Way
From
back.
Carnival.
That's actually
way
hard
back.
work.
From Carnival.
Cardi.
I think Carnival was the first time I bucked you.
But what year would that have been?
I can't. Must have been about
Cardi was
17. Must have been about 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably about then.
At least
Flipping
minimum
blood.
10 years ago.
Here we are, bro. Here we are.
My back just twitched.
Bro, there's grey hairs in my beard, bro. I'm telling you, it's nuts out here. But man, how you been though, man?
Yeah, man, I'm easy, bro. I'm easy off the back of. Obviously, you man know me. Big old
See, they're representing.
Yeah.
I'm in the attire like tight.
Yeah.
Like the socks, the everything. So now we're off the back of a title win, so excited about that. But
Yeah.
it's a bit of a double-edged sword because obviously we lost the final.
Yeah.
So it feels a bit.
I get what you mean.
I don't know.
Still,
I don't know how to explain it, but I'm very happy we got the job
Yeah, of
done.
course,
but
of
also
course.
at the same time, like when you get that close to doing a double, which is
Yeah,
rare, very rare,
yeah.
two big ones.
Do you think it will happen again anytime soon?
I don't know, bro. If I'm honest, like you can't ever just expect.
I
No, but it's true though.
The amount of
It's
money
true, though.
that all these clubs are funding into their clubs, It's very hard to, and we're in a good position because we've won things, which means you get so much more prize money.
Yeah.
But there's other investors that obviously Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich,
Yeah.
all these massive clubs that are pumping hundreds of millions in every year. So to automatically, obviously we're from the best position of strength at the moment because we just won the league.
Yeah.
So we're from a very strong position that we can just tweak a few things and hopefully do it again. But to be in the final of that and win the league, bro.
Yeah. You know, one thing I noticed with Arsenal, the difference to me, there's the financial side and all that, like the professional side, but there's a cultural impact that Arsenal has, I'm not gonna lie,
I'm not
gonna lie.
Say this basically Cardi.
Yeah, bro.
This is
You went to the parade.
No
I
other
know
team was
never
ever
went to the
that-
parade.
They're jerk pants and that about.
You see me, I just ended up in the parade, innit? I just ended up there, innit? Because I was coming back from Peterborough, innit? Got there, got to Finsbury Park now, yeah?
What team do you support?
Tottenham. Listen, I was born into a Tottenham kit, innit? I don't even follow football like that. But if I
I
had to
rate
say,
when people rate support local team or that shit.
bro,
Makes sense.
life full of stress, bro. Anyway, back in the room, yeah? Fucking, so I come back from Peterborough, I'm in Finsbury Park now. But I forgot that the parade was happening that day, innit? So I said, because usually I would take the train to Finsbury Park.
Oh, yeah,
But there's an
it's a
option to
long
go
path.
King's Cross.
Right.
I decided to get off early because Finsbury Park's closer to Seven Sisters, innit? So I get off now. I just see a wall of fucking red smoke, bro. I say, fuck, this gotta be a bad thing. This gotta be. And then when I went down into the underground station, sirens were going off and they're saying, oh yeah, the station's closed. There's an emergency,
A lot
this
of
and
people
that.
were complaining
Bro,
about
you
the
That
rest.
was a
went
mad
into
thing,
the
bro.
direct area where everything was affected.
Bro, it was,
All the
yeah.
stations.
It took
I
me
think
like
up until
2 hours
King's
to get
Cross.
yard. 2 hours to get home, But do you know what? Just walking through that, like, I can't lie, I was jealous. I can't lie, I wanted to be an Arsenal fan. Like, I actually wanted to be in it.
Yeah,
Because the vibes, the energy, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people just go hanging, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people were there just for the vibes and this and that.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Enough gal were there just for vibes.
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
I've seen a few parades and that, but that parade looked completely different to any that I've ever seen, bro.
A lot of people complaining about the red smoke though. Apparently, inhaling it.
No, it was bad.
Yeah,
It wasn't that great.
yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The parade day, I just went down with the family, and really, it was all right. The bus was going too fast.
Everyone's been
Bro,
saying
the bus zoomed
They're
by
saying
like
they should've got a speeding ticket.
Bro, it was crazy. And then the smoke as well, which, to be honest, when you get a few, and I think if there were people on top of buildings, because a lot of people were climbing up roofs and
I've
everything
seen all
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
So I think if there were people above there that could do the flares, because it's not really going in people's
Yeah,
faces.
yeah,
But inhaling that smoke, bro, it's actually hard to breathe.
And that
Yeah.
horn as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
my God, the horn didn't stop till 5 a.m.
Bro,
6 a.m.
it was
didn't
mad.
stop. On the original, was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
The Tuesday.
That day.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I've been living next to Emirates like my whole life. That day was unlike any of the other
Oh,
days.
yeah,
Arsenal's
yeah.
one. It was people were coming in crowds. It was the
Run
vibe
pack.
was even just hearing from our window.
Run
what was
pack.
that like?
The Tuesday was the parade for me.
Yeah.
The Tuesday,
Yeah.
honestly, was like, because I went to
fever.
Arsenal Tavern which is basically just up the road.
Yeah.
And just feeling like after I didn't think Man City would win, so I thought I need to be close. Like I have to be somewhere like within proximity.
It's a local.
If I took you through my day, bro, I've gone to the tavern. Obviously, the results happened. I'm going mad. Everyone's going crazy. It's like just pandemonium, really.
Yeah.
And then I've come out and there's a big, massive queue in basically every off license now.
Yeah.
Every off license, big queue. So I've gone in. Obviously, I'm trying to get a bottle to celebrate.
Yeah.
And I pay for this bottle, and I get maybe 2 mixers, like a big bottle of lemonade, a Coke,
Yeah.
I think maybe just like a juice. Let's say 3 mixers.
Yeah.
And he charged me like £73.
What? For what? The bottle?
For the bottle of Grey Goose, which was 40, I think.
Yeah.
Or 38, something like that, maybe 41. And he charged me £70. But obviously,
Fucking no, they hyped up the
I
price.
didn't even notice.
Nah, they
what he
hyped
was
up the
doing.
price.
I don't even think he did because the prices were just
Goose
there.
yeah.
But
Nah,
I think he
bro.
just thought, you know what, this brother's just being too loud and
Do you know what? I was walking past the off license, bro. They were smiling heavy. The shopkeepers are
they were
smiling
drinking.
heavy.
Yeah.
I was seeing
Yeah.
bare teeth, bro. Just teeth. Fucking
They
hell.
won as
£73.
No, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But do you know what? Riding that wave, like, even forgetting the money, like,
It had to be done, innit?
the wave of that emotion up the road, walking to the Emirates, people like just. The vibe was unbelievable, and you're right. Like it's literally right on your doorstep. I walked right past your road, bro. On the way to the Emirates, and it was just like scenes that I could never forget.
Yeah,
100%
I can
being
imagine,
there
bro.
with the people,
hearing
like,
it.
you know, the people that you're watching all these games with over the past few seasons. You get so close, all 3 seasons. You're like, I can't deal with this. And you're with these people that can't deal with it either.
Yeah.
You get
You dealt with it though.
Yeah,
You
you're
won.
all dealing with it. Like I can't. Like on different days, you're like, no, I can't. be
It was
bothered with
this close to the Champions
Exactly.
League,
All
Bro,
of
this
it
what I'm
was
saying.
this
Imagine.
close.
It was the
imagine-
same thing when they faced Barcelona, bruv. It was the ref.
Yeah.
Nah,
I swear that's why we lost that time all them years ago.
I think if you lot won,
it's
it
true.
would have been like the London riots 2011 all over
mad
again,
still.
bro.
Would've been
I feel like it would have
That
been
Saturday night
fucking
would have
mad.
been, if they won that.
It would have been mad.
It
It
would
would
have.
have
we was
been
watching the
madness.
game from outside the pub, looking from the window, like a crowd of us.
That's a mad thing.
Game. Like, we didn't even get inside, but there was a good view. Like it was better.
And
this
they were
way.
chanting. They were chanting up
It
there.
was
so
chanting.
was good.
Can we talk about the chants?
Yeah.
I think you're an Arsenal fan, but you're one of the actual Arsenal fans. Because
yeah,
this
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
as long as I can remember,
They need to
he
know.
was on an Arsenal
They
kit.
need
like,
to know.
You know, man will just pop out Arsenal kits as different
Trust.
things. Yeah,
Bro,
this guy's-
he's the legend.
No,
These
it's
people don't know about his thing, you
I'm
know?
shameless with it.
You know they don't know about.
that.
They don't know about JA's team, you know. They don't know about it, you know. The original chanter, you know.
Did you invent that chant?
No, I
Bro,
didn't invent that chart.
you did invent it,
I
but-
didn't. It came around way before me. There's been Arsenal fans like from day that have been
Yeah,
saying
saying
that. But
I didn't know about it till I seen that clip of
Yeah.
this
Bro,
small
you know
little
what's,
kid.
no, but what I
Jacob.
find mad, yeah,
No,
is
no,
that-
this is madness, bro.
What
He
I find
looks so
mad, yeah,
much
is that
younger.
we saw that video, but this is before we knew you.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
school.
So I get that a lot as well, you know.
As in, bro,
Talk
as
about
in
the
the video
as in,
is, bro, because the
Talk about
viewers
what
have
the
to know,
video
you
is.
know.
All right, yeah.
The
In
viewers
case the
have to
viewers
know,
don't
you
know, if you know that famous video, like it went proper viral though.
did,
Before viral was a thing. This
Yeah,
was
bro.
before TikTok.
Of Jacob saying, "Oh, what do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit?" Like that whole chant,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah.
But we saw this in secondary before we
Yeah.
even knew you, bro.
Yeah.
So when we were leaving school,
That's
like,
where I
after the
first heard it.
GCSE season, that yeah, bro, they were like doing a mad thing. You know how people do the mad
Yeah.
thing, like they rip up their books and that. They're like, "Oh, what do you think of Central? Shit."
Yeah,
Like it was,
yeah.
bro, it was a whole thing, bro.
That's
Yeah.
from your video, though. That's what's mad about it,
Yeah, bro, it went
Yeah.
round. didn't it?
Yeah.
Related to a lot
And I
of
think
things.
even when I met you, bro, I don't think I clocked that it was you.
Yeah,
Like, it's so mad, 'cause he looks so
That's
different.
what I've had a few times. People will not really notice, meet me, not really notice, and then they'll see it go viral again, or they'll see it go round again, and they'll go, "You didn't tell me that you did this."
If you're an Arsenal fan and you've seen the video,
Yeah,
you
you'll
know.
know. You'll
Like,
know.
I wouldn't believe
Yeah,
you're an Arsenal
100%.
fan if you saw that video and you didn't
100%.
recognize
seen
it
it
as
before.
law.
Even
It's
Tottenham
law,
fans
like-
know that video, bro.
You know
It's
what?
actually law.
That is something good like that. I think. I'll say I'm proud of, but you know,
Yeah.
it's one of them like that
You were
went
so
viral.
young.
Yeah, I was so young.
Man didn't give two
But it was
shits.
so
to
all of it
demand
was
to
so
the job.
unnatural in the sense that how it went viral. So
Mm.
I've gone to a game that wasn't even against Tottenham. It was Arsenal Man United, I think.
Oh, this is what you got to do, bro.
Yeah, like 25. But do you know what? The
Even though they're not
irony
playing
is,
Tottenham.
this whole conversation's now come around that people are bored of saying what do you think of Tottenham? And even myself, bro, even on Sunday, I heard, what do you think of Tottenham so many times that I'm like, oh, bro.
You need to pick a new target
But
now.
we just, if I'm honest, like the Tottenham thing, and you know, it went viral and it was fun. Like I had family who live in Australia. They were saying like, it's gone mad over here. Like,
That's madness.
And I hear like exam halls, people would shout it or whatever. Or what do you think of Tottenham?
Yeah.
So yeah, and it kind of, you know, it's always been a thing. But I basically went to Arsenal Man United, uploaded this video of me like, I'm ranting and raving, and you might know me like.
So you
when I'm in that
uploaded it?
Arsenal mode, I'm loud.
Yeah.
I
What did you
get
upload it
rowdy.
on?
So I uploaded it on Facebook, on
On
my own
Facebook.
personal
Oh,
Facebook.
okay.
My own personal Facebook.
Mad.
I upload it. And then about 2 years later, I don't even know how I found out that it was there, bro. But
you see the
on
confusion in your face,
I
bro.
go on there and I see like maybe 230,000 views or something.
Bro.
Something like that.
Oh my God.
And each time I'm looking, I'm like, nah, this is getting a bit mad. Like we're going, and I think on YouTube it went up to maybe like 1 million, or something along those lines, maybe a bit more than 1 million. And yeah, bro, it's just some of the comments, bro. This is why, bro, when you check comments, cuz when you check comments, bro, when Digger D was a kid and all this, like, bro, they loving that one, bro. I swear to God, Digger D's like had a big look. Hey, I'm like, do I look that much like Digger? I don't think I do, but I've seen that one quite a few times, bro.
Do you know what? It's because it gets recycled. Like it comes about. I always see it, bro.
Yeah, it does.
I always see it.
Exactly.
It's Arsenal law. Like I think it's a part of history. I didn't even know about the chart till I seen that. And I hear people saying that it is milked now, and I do hear that. And
Because they say that every
I
game,
don't
bro.
even know many other charts. You know me. I'm like, I'll do that.
As long as you know that one.
I'll do that for
As
time.
long as you know that one.
Like that and the Tottenham one. I'll be real. Yeah. I'm sorry.
But what I've noticed is that, like, you know what? This football culture, yeah? What I've noticed in life in general right now, everybody's so... There's no togetherness like that. I think ever since COVID, like, the togetherness has kind of just,
I
like,
think it's
disappeared.
everyone against Arsenal though.
No. Yeah, kind. But football culture in general, bro. That to me, that creates a community that everybody kind of wants to be a part of. Because, like I said, even at the parade and even online, and that, I'm just noticing people want to support a team. Like they want to be a part of a community, innit?
And Arsenal's gets cold.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know why I rate Arsenal? Because they had a Jamaica kit. From that, I said, all right, cool.
That carnival after that kit.
Bro, it was banged out.
Everyone was
So many
wearing that,
clones, bro. So many clones, bro. And then even the parade and that. One thing I noticed, is there were so many girls there, bro. There were so many girls, and you know what? I said in my head, this is like a clout thing. This is just because it's an event.
Some of the girls are general Arsenal.
I know. But you know what? I saw one video, where some guy was like interviewing girls and that. And he was like, what do you think of basically he used he used Chunks' real name and Young Philly's real name. And he said, what do you think of and they're like, he's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player. Like, there's so much people that don't really, they don't follow. But because of the vibes of that parade, bro, that parade was like just an excuse for everybody to come out and just enjoy themselves, innit? And that's one thing I read about. Obviously, to me, it's a bit scummy. Like, you got to actually support the team and follow the team, for me personally. But at the same time, it makes me appreciate football culture in general. It's kind of always been like that.
It's more so Arsenal culture. That's one thing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what? To a certain degree, I think, because everyone's reason is a little bit different. Like, I think if you're talking about someone who's a football fan of a different team and they come into our parade, I just can't wrap my head around that.
I hear that still.
I can't understand it.
Wearing their kit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like a bit of rage. Like, what the fuck?
Not even. Do you know what? There was. I see the videos of. I don't know if you lot said there's a Man United fan. Running from about 40, bro. It was so funny. But if you come in opposition kit,
bro, like,
don't be silly.
Of course.
You're kind of like goading too many people.
Too many.
Not get some of them riled up by
Green Street will run, bro.
Because I'm not gonna fight you over it. That's just wet.
Yeah.
You're there goading people, quite a lot of people. Do you get me? And doing that, I think is what's wet. But the example about the girls is the thing. The thing about that is, let's just say they're their dad supports Arsenal.
Yeah.
But their dad supports Arsenal.
Yeah.
They've seen their dad in front of that TV stressing.
Yeah. You lost hair over
He's
it,
just
bro.
thinking, you know what, my dad's happy. I'll come along. I'll act like I know these chants. I don't know a thing. So there's there's just certain aspects. I agree with you.
I don't want to generalize.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But and you're right. Some people will have just gone there, to jolly up. Like, Let me get some drinks. But people weren't, the dramatization that they'll be whining and...
I saw that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
That's all
Do you know
sound
what it
systems
is?
on the corner, bro. I said, what the fuck?
I think exactly.
Yeah.
I think there was a section
just
where
a section,
a group of people congregated. And there was those kind of vibes, but talking about like up the strip, as if there's like floats and no one can have a good time, and it's not, did you get me, bro? Oh, bro,
It's true.
It's just a bit of a dramatization.
But it is Arsenal though. It is something about, because honestly, if it was a Tottenham parade, that's not happening, bro. That is not happening, bro. It's Arsenal. Yeah. I can't lie. It was mad, and it's like everybody from, because I was there, bro. You see, because I'm funnily enough, I saw someone that was a guest on there, Marvin. I saw him. I saw him there. Yeah, I saw him there.
Of course he was there. He's a big one as well.
Everyone is people from all walks of life. I'm seeing people with their kids. I'm seeing just like groups of people. Do you get what I'm saying? Young people, older people. You can tell that people from different countries are there. Bro, it was actually mad. Like, even just to see it. I can't lie, I was happy to be there still. I can't lie. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I saw it. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's more of a
we got Tottenham fans happy.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad still. I might get evicted. I might get evicted still.
I'm not even going to say what day. I went to Cam's fight after, and there was basically mostly Tottenham fans there.
Is
when
it?
they see me with I was wearing an Arsenal shirt, bro. I'm
Yeah.
wearing the Arsenal scarf. When they located that, do you know what they started chanting? I'm gonna block this out, but they were like, I was like, bro.
That is a bleep.
I was like, is that how? No, these are.
It's mad still.
Arsenal must have some skeletons in the closet.
Oh boy.
But I'm not gonna dig into that. Past that. People in my gym are like, for Arsenal to win, they have to sell Martinelli. Is that true?
That's a good question. Yeah, probably. You have to upgrade, and be ruthless with it.
Do we need to be active in this market season?
Big time. Like now you've gone to the point where you've hit the maybe not the full top of the mountain, because winning both was obviously the real top. But getting to, in England, the top of the mountain, finally getting over the line, now is when you say, you know what, we solidify that this is the next few years, even if it's not next year, the next, let's say 5 Premier Leagues, we should be winning 2 or 3. Do you get me? And that needs to be like consistent. Now we're winning it pretty regular, and then you get the one Champions League. Because Champions League's different, bro. I think it's a whole different ball game. You can't... These super giants, like Madrid's, your Bayerns, your Barcelonas, your PSGs, for example, like, you can't just expect them, at any given moment, a player, these players, Mbappe's, all these kind of players, can do something that just locks off a tie. So I just don't think it's that... I think we'll get to the semis comfortably now. Our team's good enough to get to the semi-final.
Yeah.
From there, it's a lottery, if I'm honest.
So would that have been a better... Because I'm not into football like that, to be honest. So would that have been a better victory?
What's that, winning the Champions
Yeah.
League? If we won the Champions League and the Premier League, that's... absolute pinnacle. That means you're the best team in Europe.
Okay.
No questions asked.
Okay.
Winning one, we're the best team in England.
Yeah.
We've yet to ever win the Champions League.
Right.
And that's what will always be thrown at us. Even we've won the league now, and obviously I get it. Football banter is this. It's whatever I can throw your way, I will, and whatever you can throw back at me, you'll try and do. So now we've won the league, and everyone said we'd never do that.
Yeah.
Now we've done that.
League.
Now you've never done the Champions League.
Just jumped
But now you're moving the goalpost. That was the goalpost you gave me earlier. Now you're moving it.
You see haters.
Oh my God.
Bro, and I do it. I can't. I can't be.
I know you get a buzz.
100%.
What do you think about the Arsenal style of play, the whole PSG possession being stupidly high and Arsenal's being small, and that sort of everyone in their court, let's say? Talk to me about that side.
I think it's definitely like styles make fights. Like,
This guy.
In all aspects though. In all aspects, like
Yeah.
the way football is, it's become very tactical now. It's become very the managers move the players like chess pieces now. So all the movements are very coordinated. And PSG are the best at doing that at attacking. And we're the best at doing that at defending. So essentially, it's best attack versus best defense. Now, people talking about the style of play, we've had this style of play all season. For him to then go, we got the Champions League final against the best attack. You know what? Let me just throw everyone all over the place and attack and go for it and deviate from what's been the whole plan all season that you've won the league. Would have been ridiculous against the best team, especially that attack. PSG, if you open up and the game's like, it's all man for man and each player's following one player each essentially, right? If the game's like that, with players that PSG have got, that works for their game plan so much better. If you're mad open, but then if you're mad compact and our team at least is all close together, and there's basically no gaps for them to poke the ball through, right? That was our game plan. We scored early.
It was working.
We scored.
It was fucking working.
And bear in mind, PSG played Bayern the game before, and they won 5-4, which it's crazy. It's obviously a crazy game of football, but you can't expect to win games and concede 5 or 4 goals. Really, generally, football matches is pretty like simple. That maybe the goals you can get crazy games. Don't get me wrong, but generally, the foundation is your defense, and I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive fan of our style of play this year, but I always said to myself with Mikel, he's gone through different variations of how we've played, and we've come up short every time, up until he's decided, do you know what, I'm going mad like system based, and I'm just like focusing on a good defense, good set pieces, because they all count, same difference, screamer or set pieces with 1 goal. So I think the game plan was working in the final, and it was one piece of quality which you kind of always have to expect from players that are that good. That's why they're earning that amount of money. Do you get me? Because they are the players that in those late moments, they unlock that one thing.
Mbappe,
Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembele, those kind of players. And I think considering the team that PSG are, I think that was the only way we could have won. And they didn't even beat us. They scored with a penalty.
Yeah, they got handed a penalty, I think.
To be honest, I think it's all so close. It's all like, it's millimetres. The decision, maybe he gives that penalty, but then gives the Madueke one a little bit later on. So I think it probably was a pen. And, it's just one of them that...
Which one are you talking about? When Arsenal were in the box?
The PSG penalty when Kvaratskhelia got brought down. I probably think that was a penalty.
That Saka wasn't a yellow card though. When he stuck his leg out to get the ball, and then the other guy hit his leg.
No, and you're right. When you related it to the Barcelona 2006, it was quite. I remember certain decisions from 2006 that were like bizarre. That were given. In this game against PSG, but I don't think it was as bad. The ref was doing my head in. Don't get me wrong, but I just think sometimes you gotta just chalk it up. And it was a penalty shootout. And if you know me, right, a lot of my friends who know me will know that Gabriel is my guy. That is he's been there since the beginning with Arteta. I saw his mentality from early. Like I knew this guy was a monster. And at the beginning it was all based around him being a bit too like reckless and making silly tackles and getting cards. But he refined it, and I always knew he would be a absolute bad boy. So then I see him step up with the penalty to keep us in it, and I see him. And I just, everything I've thought about Gabriel, how much I love Gabriel, I said, he's going to miss. I just knew. I could just feel it. Like, there's too many things that I was thinking, first of all, he's a centre-back, so he shouldn't be there anyway. But...
I heard he'd never taken a penalty for Arsenal.
I don't remember him taking penalties. And there were, like, attackers and other players that could have taken it, to be honest. The annoying thing, I think the only thing that we could have done differently, is they took off Dembele, Marquinhos and Kvaratskhelia. They subbed them off in the second half. I think that's when you say, you know what, go for it now. I think go for it. Like that second half, last 20 minutes, you make a few changes, attacking changes, and expand yourself. Then when their attacking threats have now been subbed off, I think that's maybe something we could have done. But it was our first Champions League final. The stakes are so high, the pressure's so high. Everything that, you know, in hindsight sounds great. You think if Mikel couldn't do that, or like people that complain about it, you think if Mikel couldn't change his mind and go,
he would,
and knew the right answer, he would pick the right answer, obviously. So, you know, it's all learning
his first name as well.
I know. See, all these like literally
Trust first name basis. I don't feel worthy. Like, I'd have to say Arteta. I couldn't say his first name.
I said I don't feel worthy.
No, but hearing you talk about the actual, I feel enlightened. I feel like I
me too, you know.
More of the game.
You know, me too, you know.
What I was watching, I feel like
mad.
I understand more of it now. What was going on before my eyes?
Yeah, the eloquence.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, that guy. I know it's penalties, it's luck. Like I don't want to get onto the team, but that Eze starter step thing was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I didn't even watch the game, so I don't know what's
the
going
guy.
on.
Like I love Saka. I will defend Saka. You can play shit. I'll say Saka's still the guy. But this Eze guy, I don't really know him that well. I'm thinking
do you know what?
Actually, dog shit.
Eze. For me, I'll back my dog Eze. Like he's a real one, right? Listen, the penalty, poor penalty. He's taken penalties like that a lot before, right? So no matter how weird it looks, it did look strange.
That's like two stutter steps.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. And then the problem is when you hit it wide, it doesn't even matter. You could have done 8. If he puts it in, it's a good pen. If he puts it wide, do you get me? So, but I definitely think in the way that he's been and the way it's all gone with Eze's story and Arsenal, I think he'll definitely be remembered. I say remembered, he's still there. Yeah. But he'll always be like an Arsenal folklore, like with the fans, scoring a hat-trick in your first derby against Tottenham, scoring 2 at Tottenham, after you could have gone to Tottenham, but you rejected Tottenham. That's a beautiful story for Arsenal fans. That's the perfect story. He's picked up the phone to Spurs. Arsenal have called him on the last... In fact, he called Arsenal. He called Arteta and basically said, please don't subject me to Tottenham. Please don't do me like that. Please, Mikel, I'll do anything. And Arteta decided he'd buy him. And bro, for him to then score a hat-trick, I just feel like there's an affection that I'll have for Eze. But in terms of the penalty, it weren't good. It was a bit too
arrogant.
It was.
This is Champions League.
But you know what? I think that could also be you're so nervous, bro. Like,
that makes sense.
The stakes, there's no way any human can, even if they score or miss the pen, there's no way they don't feel that.
Only thing that's high is World Cup penalties.
100%.
That's the only thing I think could be a bit more pressure than that. The World Cup finals, and it's the penalties.
Because your nation
will destroy you.
I wonder how the players block it out. Like, how do they block it out and just focus? How do you do that? I don't know if I could do that.
I think that it would be years and years of training.
In sports, that must be one of the most pressured moments. That's more than a fight, I think. That penalty shot, your country is watching. You can just see the massive crowd of fuckers chanting in the background just to net you and the goal.
And it's one action, one kick.
And like one that decides whether or not you're your bloodline, your generations, the stories, everything depends on
mad
this.
Still,
If Gabriel scored that, it would have been crazy. Oh my God. Still. I mean, when that Arsenal's goalie as well, he deserves some credit. He was sick.
Yeah, he's been on.
When he saved that goal, we were so mental outside that pub.
Yeah.
We thought we won. Like when he saved that penalty, I don't know. I thought we won. I was like, no, like, because I thought that was a change, but I thought we got that momentum in the penalty shootout. I was like, we're about to win this, like, and then
that's the thing.
It just didn't.
The emotion switches every single time. Like each pen, it's even if you're like, come on, please score, and then you pass it, please save it. please score, please. And
yeah.
it's not realistic. Then one goes in, you go,
Yeah.
and then you're worried about yours, and then the cycle
That's
goes
true, you
back
know,
to
that's-
then
it's
you
different.
can take a deep breath for
Yeah.
30 seconds, wait
Yeah.
for them to take theirs, and hope they miss. But,
Yeah.
so the emotion just goes back and forth the whole time with the players in there, the fans, the coaching staff, everyone. Like,
Oh my
it's
God.
just
Yeah,
a
it's
melting
actually the
pot
whole
of
team,
pressure.
innit?
Like, yeah, the
Even the
people
guy
on the
holding
bench
the
are there.
towels,
Yeah,
he's probably
100%.
feeling that as well. Fucking
So
hell,
mad, you know?
that's so
Yeah,
true.
bro.
Can't lie.
So,
Oh my God.
So what did you think? I just wanted to throw this question in. What did you think about the hate against Arsenal, innit? Because you see during that match,
Trust.
people were putting on PSG tops. They've never put on PSG tops before, and I'm seeing them like it's almost like everybody kind of formed some Megazord, bro, against Arsenal.
They just
bro.
rallied around.
They just like
People wanted
how
Man
did
City
how
to
did
win
that
it.
make you feel? Because in some ways, I can imagine it making you more proud of your club. But then in other ways, it's making you look at the rest of them like,
you got
oh, you're not,
everyone
do
rattled.
you get what I'm saying?
yeah, and I think, do you know what? It's definitely become the fashionable thing to just like hate on us.
Yeah,
It really has. Like, people
yeah.
are just, they've taken it. I thought us winning the league would be people, you know, to some degree. Obviously, there's always going to be people that want to get under your skin, no matter what team you are and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
but there's certain like fairly reputable people that their opinions have started to become washed and just nonsense. Like you're just talking because Arsenal fans get you the most engagement.
Yeah.
And when Arsenal fans deep that and realise that you're John Obi Mikel's, right? I don't know if you would have seen some of the impressions of John Obi Mikel. It's just so funny. But he's basically a guy who just talks. He's an ex-Chelsea player. And he won a lot in his career. Like, you know, in his Premier League career, you can't really knock him. But in terms of his opinions outside of football, he's a fool. Like, he's just saying things to rile up Arsenal fans as much as you can. You know, we're cheating. We don't deserve the league because we cheated because we hold in the box. People have been doing that for all these years.
He's dragging
Everyone's
it. He's
been
dragging
doing
it.
And I think, to go back to your point is people now, and to some degree it comes with the Arsenal, how vocal we are on all these platforms. We are the most vocal team.
Definitely,
100%.
hands
By
down,
far.
hands down.
The
hands
biggest
down.
team in London.
Yeah, hands down,
that
hands
debate
down.
has not
Yeah,
been
definitely.
quenched
Oh,
or quenched.
yeah.
It's been now. So
Definitely,
it is
I'd agree.
fucking
I'd agree,
For sure.
100%.
Like even if you maybe get like your one or two from Tottenham, which I watch just because I find it entertaining because Spurs lose a lot. So I kind of get to watch their misery. But I can't be like this and then expect other people not to, wind me up. So I do it, and do you know what? Even next season, I'm going to be doubling down on everything. You have to watch next season.
You have
the
to.
stuff I'm going to be saying.
I've seen Arsenal fans saying that after seeing this, how they've been treated, winning the Premier League and just this,
Exactly.
and they're saying, "No, now it's the gunning for everyone." next season.
It's no holds barred. Like it's on.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
And basically, it all comes because if you've seen the process or seen what we've gone through with Arteta, and then you feel vindicated. Like you lot said he would never do it. There's
Facts,
been
I
clubs
remember
that
that.
have said always, what was it? Always the bridesmaid or things that are just so basically Arsenal squad. Yeah. This is the thing because we always come second. So we'll never be the bride, right?
Yeah.
So this was in Liverpool, I think it was, and the day before, Arteta's gone there. He's laid down flowers and that for the Hillsborough disaster, like the Liverpool. He's shown a sign of respect or whatever. And then the day after, they're pulling out like you're a bridesmaid, like you'll never be a bride, and blah blah blah. So
because he put the flowers down. That's dark.
All of it.
They just wanted to hate.
I don't know if it was cause that he put
Yeah,
the flowers
they
down,
just wanted
but
to
it was
hate.
more about he can never be the prize. He always finishes just below the prize or whatever.
Okay.
So that's why like now we feel like all that you were saying, and it's a process. Like people do actually have to somewhat think like to throw you in an absolute mess, because that's Arsenal were a mess before.
I remember
he
that.
come in.
It was dark.
It was dark, like, bro. I would be putting money on Arsenal at their worst. So anyone who talks to me about Arsenal, I would have money. I would have money on us against teams like Man City. We'd lose 5-0, cuz.
Jesus Christ.
And my money would be on there. I'm thinking, if we get one, I might be back in. Make it 5-1. You never know. Like this is how delusional I was of Arsenal. So now to know that like basically my team's going out there and they're gonna win a large majority of the games in a season.
Yeah.
They'll maybe lose 4, 5-ish games roundabout in the league. To be in that position, yeah, I feel vindicated. And if we won both, that's the thing, bro. If we won both,
It would have been
it would have
unreal.
been a different level. Because a lot of these clubs, even though they've won one or the other, it's like separately, most of them have never won both. I think Manchester United have, and maybe Liverpool. But anyone else to win both is like, so.
I think we've still got the momentum though.
We do.
Arsenal, I think they've got crazy momentum right now.
Yeah, and it goes into like that Martinelli thing that you just said. Like, I think that's an area that we definitely could improve on and like upgrade. To be honest.
If you had a message to Arsenal, what would it be?
As in like the players or the
the players, the club going forward. The franchise.
Well, I mean, we're expanding. Like we are definitely like the most, especially even like merchandise, bro. Like new Arsenal drops. The fashion, it drops basically every week, and it looks like a tie you could wear anywhere.
That's what I've clocked as well.
So, Arsenal, like with the fashion thing, they really are like they've stepped up big
They're
time.
leading that still. I'm not gonna lie.
When you don't win, it makes it kind of annoying because you're like, listen, you stop worrying about the clothes. Win. But now we've won. What I would say is,
And
like,
you got nice clothes.
yeah, exactly. But now we've won, I would say like it's time for like foot on necks. Like we need to stamp our authority across all these teams, which ain't easy to do because, like I said, there's so much money in the game that players, all different teams have different qualities, and certain years it works and certain years it doesn't. So it's like we're investing a lot.
Do you think this was our best chance at both?
Oh, bro,
I
don't want to say that. But I don't want to say that, and I think we can win the Champions League, but do I think we'd win both next year? I'd be surprised. It's very like,
it was looking like a miraculous moment.
Yeah.
It was like all of a sudden everything's about Arsenal.
Yeah.
Everything for a bit. It wasn't even like that, but that Tuesday just hit and suddenly the world changed. In London at least. And it ain't been the same since. I feel like there's a buzz.
Yeah.
Even to this day there's like a certain buzz.
Yeah.
Like, will they fucking do it again?
Yeah.
Like, type shit. And the World Cup coming up as well.
World Cup, that would be special as well. Do you know what? Have you seen some of the times they're playing these games at?
No, I haven't even.
The games are on late. When I look at the schedule, I'm thinking, what games am I really gonna?
It works for us because we'll be in
America,
DR.
America,
Mexico, and Canada. Those are the three like countries that the games are gonna be in. Now. Yeah, let's not go down the rabbit hole of America, but God knows what could go on
Trust,
there, to be honest.
Are you trying to go live?
Depends
on the success.
Could do. But I mean, do you know what? With the World Cup, it's just something that like, it's about unity. It's about bringing the game together. People from Africa, people from Asia, people from anywhere. And it's about even the fans of these countries coming over. And right now, in that country, hopefully when the football starts, all that stuff kind of
their marketing team need to get serious.
But I just think with the person at the helm of America, the leader, I don't know how you don't get chaos. There's. Let me know.
I get what you're saying though.
But he's a chaotic guy.
Yeah.
With the way that the World Cup is, you're letting a lot of people from a lot of different countries come in.
Yeah.
Or you should be, and he's a little bit. So I don't know. I just hope the game it doesn't come across a little bit.
Yeah. The politics can't. The politics. They can't interfere. It can't interfere. But the thing is, it's somewhat will, isn't it?
I mean,
somewhat
it happened in was it Qatar?
Qatar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be crosswire somewhere.
Do you know what? The Qatar, there was that before, and once the football started, I think it all kind of, quietened down and everyone was just enjoying the football. But the problem is, with the leader, who is so he's so reactive, like he can do anything at any moment. I don't know. I just don't really. It just feels a bit like something is not gonna go well somewhere. Hopefully not, but like, as I say, once the football starts, hopefully people can just get locked into it. Yeah.
I feel like I'm afraid of an arena shooter. That's what I'd be afraid of. That's the only thing on my mind. I turn up and just some guy next to me has a grenade. Like he just got from the shop down the road. Fuck it. That is my worst nightmare.
Because they'll use these events to do that. It's true.
That's my worst nightmare.
I hear it.
But if England get to the finals and we get to Chant is coming home again, but for real, like World Cup,
yeah.
That is seeing how we've reacted to Arsenal. And Arsenal's success. That's the only thing I could imagine that could be.
What's the
North
lineup
London,
looking like?
I don't think it'll be different. I feel like it'll be identical.
Yeah.
But for England as
the
a
whole country,
like, if England won the World Cup or got to the finals at least, they don't even need to win it. Just give us a reason to celebrate that finals if they actually do win it.
What's the lineup looking like?
Yeah, Jacob, you're gonna have to give us the debrief.
We've obviously got a German manager now, so there's a lot of debate about whether the international manager should be from that country.
Yeah, he should.
To some degree, I agree with that. I think it should be...
It's from the same country?
Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It should be the best manager from that country that manages the international team. I just think that's the fairest... Or that's just the right way to do it. All the players have to be English, but you can change the manager, I guess. And
that's a bit strange.
English is German at the moment.
If that would be negative for us now if we go and win, and they'll just say, took a German to lead you. It'll just be like, we shot ourselves in the foot.
That's facts, you know.
Players wise, he's basically like a guy who's got a plan and he's not picking stars because of their names. So like Phil Foden's not going.
That must be good.
Cole Palmer's not going. So there's couple big names that aren't going. That I think they are big players, so they could do something. But at the same time, if he's got an idea and these players fit his idea,
give it a go.
Must have a reason.
At the end of the day, he's the manager, and he must have a method that he's going with, and that's been the problem with England before, trying to fit Foden here and fit exactly
PR
players.
PR.
So
do you think winning's more important than all that PR stuff and having your favourite player?
Like, 100.
Do you think for the players?
Winning, I don't know.
Winning brings that. Winning brings you
that's
that.
True.
If you win a World Cup, your name will never die in terms of like a name that people want to interview, for example. You'll always be that guy who's won the World Cup. So I think obviously each player's got their own brand. Like football's become so big now that like players are businesses in themselves within businesses. Do you get me? So like it just never ends, and that's how you get egos clashing. That's how you get. Because no one can tell Ronaldo he's not playing, or no one can. Ronaldo's got to a status where
just win?
He's basically the manager. I think he won like the Saudi something. I mean, cool, but he won. No, it's cool, but that's just the league, He's in that league.
He created that league.
Exactly. Near enough. Or he's got some stake in that league.
Yeah.
Where to the league, like he actually owns part of the league, or he owns a club. There was a deal with, I don't know if you heard, but there was a deal with Messi to go to Inter Miami, which is in LA, right? And the MLS, I think there was some sort of deal where Messi got a part of Apple TV's deal with the MLS. So he got a percentage of the deal. Don't know how much money it was, but he owns part of the club he's at.
That's madness.
So that now, instead of offering you a mad wage, I'll give you a stake in the club, and I'll give you a stake in this. Like it was an unprecedented deal, like this Apple and MLS thing, to show the MLS games on TV or whatever.
He's set for life.
Messi took a big old big chunk of that. So.
He does deserve it, though.
He does.
Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi. It's not to me. Don't.
That was
if you're saying Ronaldo, if you're saying Ronaldo,
the question didn't even finish.
We don't. There's just a whole different level. Ronaldo's got he deserves to be idolized, because honestly, to even get in that conversation. He's done seriously well. For me, before it was, and I know I said it definitively just then, but before, it's almost insulting to ask me that.
But
Ronaldo made it so that he pushed so far and won so many Champions League, scoring so many goals that you go, I kind of can't argue that he's in the conversation.
So
he's there. He's the next. Right. But the things Ronaldo can do with a ball, I think other footballers can do with a ball. Maybe not at the volume he does it. He does it. He does it non-stop.
So consistently.
But Messi does things that I've never seen. Like, it takes you're gobsmacked at the things Messi can do with a ball. Whereas Ronaldo, you know, he can do some amazing things, but it's all like machine-like. He's a machine, and you know, a lot of people have these like analogies. You know, he's like a machine. Messi's more like the God-given talent. Or whatever. They love that
chosen one.
yeah, exactly. Which, do you know what Messi like? There's different moments that Messi, like,
he's won a World Cup.
He's won a World Cup. Yeah, but just some of the things he's done, I'm like, oh my Lord, he just ran past like 5 man. No problem, like making them look like absolute idiots, and to do it at the speed, like with the ball, he had it. With the ball, you can be fast running without the ball.
Yeah.
But your speed with the ball.
Control
If you can run while you're moving with that ball, bro, it is the way you used to do it was just like,
Do you remember Gareth Bale?
Yeah, of course.
What could have Tottenham been like if he just stayed with you long?
Can't ask me that way.
Gareth Bale, you know, serious player, like a player who, kind of like Harry Kane was punching Tottenham above their weight to like be a Champions League kind of fighting team, right? And he got that move that, you know, you can't really say no to for the most part. Real Madrid is a whole different phone call. When Real Madrid call, you're making a statement that now you want a brand of your own, and you know, things like that. Exactly, you become like a superstar. In terms of him at Tottenham, he was the best player in the Premier League. So anytime you've got that, you got a good chance of finishing quite high up. But you can't be a one-man band, which is like Spurs. I feel like I'll speak honestly about Tottenham. Honestly, I'll give an honest, like, I'm not even going to be doing trolling. For me, Spurs have always been like our little brother, right? And then they became better than us. There was a period that passed, like, obviously we've had our Arteta's, but before that spell was Tottenham were a better football team than us, right? And they flirted. They got very close to like challenging for the league properly, and they got to the Champions League final. So those like that 3-4 years, Spurs were a better football team than us. I honestly always knew that they would never. Their pinnacle is not our pinnacle. Do you get me? Respectfully, and it's not. This is just facts, bro. I'm actually not even trying to troll, bro. But Spurs' pinnacle is not our pinnacle. Our pinnacle is, even though we haven't won the Champions League, people will say, "Oh, you've never won in Europe, so how can you say that?" Yeah. The pinnacle for me is winning the best competition. Like, that's it. So when Spurs talk about Europa League, that's fair. You won in Europe. Like, well done. But that's the second tier. So that's like the second tier. That's like winning the it's not like winning the championship. That might be a bit much. But it's like you can't win the second tier of something and claim to be the best. So for me, Tottenham, I think they've had different periods where they've had some seriously dangerous players and players that probably could like push them to a certain level. But when it comes to then getting that next bit of investment, for some reason, it hadn't happened, whether it be because of the stadium. And you know what? Football discourse is mad funny, bro, because we talk about the ins and outs. Like, people who really love football, we'll talk about the ins and outs as if we really know everything. But really, at the end of the day, there's someone that's got to front the bill for this stuff. So it's easy as, you know, throw 80 million on him. Someone's got to pay
Where's that
£80
coming
million
from?
pounds. Is this guy going to be good for 80 million?
Yeah.
I don't think it's coming from Tottenham kids as well.
No. But Spurs now, I mean, it seems like now they've got a manager, De Zerbi. He's a good manager, to be fair. I think he'll get you like top 6-ish, and you're paying, you know, fairly big money for certain players. But when you finish 17th and you're flirting with relegation.
Yeah.
If that happened, if we won the league and the Champions League and Spurs got relegated, you know that's the trifecta. I'm done with football. I don't need to watch football anymore because it will never get better than that. But I knew they'd kind of escape, bro. To be honest, I did know they'd escape.
Was it West Ham that got relegated?
West Ham, yeah. Bro. Which kind of I'm satisfied about that as well, to be honest, because they were saying Declan Rice could never win a trophy at Arsenal, and for him to win the trophy, he used to play for West Ham. So we got him off for 100 mil.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we got him off West Ham, and they were saying, because he won a trophy just before he left.
And they said he'll never get one again.
They're basically saying this is the last trophy you'll see Declan Rice win.
So
for us to win the league and you lot go down after you said
that's dark. That's so
poetry.
dark.
It's just poetry.
I see them on the bus on TikTok. They're like ice, rice, baby. I was laughing. Football fans, these chants are so fucking dark.
It's smart though. It's all a business, bro. It's actually so smart. Like having that cultural impact just brings more money to the clubs. That's what I'm noticing. Even just hearing you talking that, bro. Yeah, like I'm hearing and the players and that. Like as much as you try to say it's about their ability. Yeah, it's about their ability, but it's also I think part of it is their relatability as well. I feel like a lot of their relatability brings that, like Saka and Declan Rice. Some of the things they do, it's like it will like you as a person, just a random football fan, you'll be more invested. Because of that, you see yourself in the players. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's one thing that this conversation showed me how much more it is than just the game.
Oh yeah.
It's more than just the game. Like people say, "Oh man, why are they getting paid that much just to kick a football about?" It's more than that. It's more than that. It's mad still.
And it stems really. If I speak about myself, what it stems through is your dad.
Yeah.
You got a team through. Whoever, to be honest. It could be anyone, really. You follow a team for a certain reason. But for me, it's because of my dad. Yeah. My dad had me naming Arsenal players at like 2 years old. Naming mad players. Yeah. So I was born into this, like, had no choice. And I feel like generally, that's how it should be. Like,
so mad. It's like a religion.
It's a cult. I was going to say that. It's low-key a cult, bro.
It can never die.
Yeah,
I can be, we can be in the gutter and I'll still support Arsenal. We can be on the moon and like at the top of the, and obviously I'll support them. But like, that's how these clubs, it's become a thing where they've got a group of people wrapped around their thing.
Psychological, man. I'm telling you, it's mad
because
thing.
it's so many different stories written in everyone's lives of why they support Arsenal, when they went to their first game with their dad, when they, why they're
first pint.
The first drink. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody had everybody had a picture of them in the Arsenal kit when they were young. Those are the fit. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I had a picture with my mum, dad, and sister.
I think did you post that?
Yes.
Yeah, I see
when
that
we
one.
was like,
days.
I mean, I must have been like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then we did another picture. This one. So like that's just something that I'm always gonna like.
Go with your family as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Arsenal is so massive.
Yeah,
family, bro. Yeah,
It's mad still.
I remember that period when their kit was the O2. Was it the O2 or the O4?
O2.
And it was Henri. It was the O2. And people would literally go around and be like, "What team do you support?" You didn't say Arsenal, you get punched.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, remember
Towards
the
the height. This was like the height. When it was like Henri, like. That's how I was. I started saying Arsenal.
What do you know?
What?
I honestly think a serious amount of Arsenal fans were made through Thierry Henry alone.
Yeah, I think that's
100%.
true.
He's just so 100%. Like the way he used to play the
superstar.
game, like and Ian Wright as well. You're right when you speak about culture. That's that black culture that is synonymous with the gold tooth back in the day. The amount of people that used to love Ian Wright. Yeah, he had the gold tooth. That was just something that was synonymous with normal people. Do you get me? He's come from a certain spot or a certain area. Grew up with a certain set of people, and now a lot of those people, including my dad, would have been one of them.
In the 80s,
and all that sort of stuff.
and seeing that. It's true.
Yeah, 100. And like that relatability as you
Yeah,
talk about,
yeah.
the black guy, like
Yeah.
he's the guy with the gold tooth
Yeah.
who plays up front for Arsenal. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rolling with that. He does these dance moves and
Yeah.
he's charismatic and he's funny and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they
does
probably
that
saw it
like
in
a
a lot of their
bitch.
friends and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
Arsenal seems like the most, like, their fans, to me personally, it seems like the most diverse set of fans.
Yeah.
Out of any other team that I see. Maybe the closest that I see might be Man United. Maybe.
It's so big though, a civil war is almost forming between the different factions. We have like the Arsenal like top tier people, I would say that's you lot. Then you have the Arsenal top tier, but they're the establishment. So like they're like I don't wanna, but yeah, like they'll stick to themselves and they view everyone else as like nonsense. The reformer Arsenal lot, let's call them that. The reformer Arsenal lot.
I get what you're saying.
They
Still.
like rival you, like you lot are in the same box,
Yeah.
but like Loki half are like literal
Yeah.
actually reform. I think that's with every team.
Yeah.
Not just Arsenal.
But then
I think that's football.
But you know what? Here's another angle. Here's another angle that I've clocked as well. Like the international fans, and what I mean by that is like you got bare American actors and that wearing their Arsenal kit.
Oh, I never believe
bare
any
American rappers.
American when they do
No,
that.
but the thing is though,
Never
even if they
believe
don't watch the games, but even if you don't believe it, why are they wearing an Arsenal top though? I will never see them wearing a Tottenham top.
Because
bro.
it just
Ever.
looks good, bro. It's fashionable.
Who
That's
did
why
you
they
see?
wear it. I
Which
feel
one?
like
Lotto,
none of these
Lotto.
Americans.
No, there was
Lotto was
not
one.
Lotto. There was another one.
There's a lot of them, bro.
There's like a white actress, like a white
you're talking
actress,
about Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. I couldn't. I couldn't believe it. You know.
No. Like that.
And the way she was talking about it, North London stand. I was like, what?
Yeah, I
was
think
like, hold
she
on.
actually might be an Arsenal fan,
Yeah.
as far as I know. And to be fair, a lot of these like actors and actresses, they've got like British family and stuff. So maybe
Yeah, I
there's
wouldn't
a
be surprised.
connection
Yeah,
one way or another.
Yeah.
But
okay.
why is it specifically Arsenal though? This is what I'm saying.
I hear that.
Like why?
I hear that.
That's a good question. I mean,
Because the kit is red.
the kits, the kit. I don't know if it will be the kit.
I
but
think it really is to
the
the
kit,
kit.
yeah,
I
definitely
put
is
my
like-
chips on the kit. I think that's the main selling.
I don't
I
know,
love our
man.
kids. I think for the part, especially the past few years, like
Yeah.
maybe 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
our kits have been serious.
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah. It's a statement when they wear it.
The fact that
It's
they're
a
even in
statement.
the parade, that there's so many. I was like, it's a multiverse fucking
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie. There
Yeah.
was so much different kits for Arsenal. I was like, what the
It was mad.
fuck? Like, it was Arsenal was
Multiverse, I hear
whoever's
that
in
still.
that
It's so
little
true.
marketing.
It's so true, you know. That's
like,
so true,
they
you know.
done bits.
Aye, that
There's
is so
so
true.
much different kits. Sorry to bring it back to Tottenham, but I've only seen that white one.
In it.
That's all I've ever fucking
The
seen.
only one that I rated, I rated, I like the green one, the green Tottenham one that they had, you know.
Do you have a Jamaican one?
No, of course not, mate.
what I mean.
How does but Tottenham has a big
Can't
fucking
function.
Caribbean population,
Nah,
bro.
It's Arsenal. I think Arsenal
they
represent
just-
them
they
the
go
most.
to Arsenal.
Bro, do you know how much fans there are, do you know how much Arsenal fans there are in Jamaica and the Caribbean in general?
Oh,
bro?
yeah, I can
Oh
imagine.
my god, bro.
I can imagine.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Tottenham's
it's
not part of
actually
that conversation. I'll tell you that for free.